Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your mobility pyramid workout. So this is an active recovery workout where we will be getting mobility in a little bit of a flow, but in pyramid intervals. So working in a pyramid, we're just gonna go up the pyramid in time and then back down, but we're gonna make it continuous. So it will feel like both a flow and an interval workout. And of course, I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your level. So find what feels good for you. You don't need any equipment, just a little space. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so let's start just getting centered with our body, soft knees, relax those shoulders. Maybe just give everything a little shake just to release some tension, roll those shoulders. Let's just get the blood flowing with a few breaths. So hand on your heart, hand on your belly. Inhale to expand. Don't think too hard on it, but just be thinking about those TA breaths, that diaphragmatic breathing. Exhale, everything comes in and up. And while we're doing that, let's check in with our posture. Are your ears right over those shoulders? Shoulders over the rib cage over the hips, hips over the knees, over the ankles, and really pay close attention, one, to those shoulders, that we're not pulled back with that rib flare or rounded forward, right in the center. And also that rib cage and your pelvis, make sure that those are in alignment so we're not here or here. So big deep breath to expand, exhale, everything in and up. All right, so the way this is gonna work, I'm just gonna have you just do some little marches like we do in the beginning to get the blood flowing. Always good to get blood flowing, to get our body's core temperature up before we get into really any workout. But we're gonna keep it active recovery. I think you're gonna feel good, you're gonna feel the flow, but also if you're someone who likes more intervals, you're gonna get intervals. So we're starting with a 30-second interval. Let's just tap it out right here and little reach. So 30-second interval, and then we'll take it to a 40-second, and then a 50-second, and then we'll take it back down 50 seconds, 40 seconds, 30 seconds. Now, some things will build on each other. It all should flow, but it's not gonna be the same exercise for both your 30-second intervals, same exercise for both your 40 as we normally do. So you are just gonna have to do a little bit of paying attention. And again, the name of the game is to move our bodies and find what feels good. So if something doesn't feel right for you, you just stick with what we were doing or what feels good for you. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you some of it will be on your knees, especially your first pyramid, first and second pyramid, because we'll get a right side and a left side. Just open it up right here. So make sure that you have a soft surface. I'm gonna give you some options to keep it standing. You may want a rolled up towel or something to put underneath your knee when we're on that knee. So breathing through here, just take those knees across, and then we're gonna get into that first pyramid. So again, we're trying to make this continuous, but if you need a breather, take it. If you need to slow it down, and find what feels good for you. I'll always encourage you to be where you are today and work to your level. It's your workout. You do you. Okay, so go ahead. I'm gonna turn to the side. We're gonna start with just that tap back low lunge. You know I love this. So we're gonna reach. I want you to open up the knees. So you have a few options. You can make it feel just like a regular lunge. You can think more tap back and just big step, open up the hip flexor. Or you can take it all the way to the ground. It's up to you. We are gonna step into it, so step out on those train tracks, hip distance apart, 30 seconds. One side only, here and up. So I wanna get a little more of a stretch through my hip flexor, so I'm going a little wider. But certainly, you can keep it here, and you can just drop it down. I'm reaching those arms up so I get that mobility right through here. And up. If you need a little balance, feel free to grab onto the wall. And then if you can, we're gonna take it all the way down. We're gonna lean forward for that hip flexor. We're gonna lean back for hamstring. So join me here, 40 seconds. And here. And breathe. And take it back. If that is not good for you, you can just take it standing, hip to here, And everything else we're gonna do, you can keep it standing. But if you can, open up that hip flexor, back flex the foot hamstring. Got about 10 seconds. Take it here. Yes. Good. Now you know it, you love it. We're gonna take it to that world's greatest stretch. So you can either keep your knee down and reach up, or you can reach up with it. Here we go. So we're going up and down right through here. This hand is here. Looks like this. So if you wanna just keep the knee down and just get that rotation through here, if you wanna keep the knee up right through here, or if you wanna have both, right through here. To create a little more hip distance, move that leg out and you'll really lean into that, up and down. I'm gonna turn to the front so you can see me. And again, if you need to keep it standing, you can just drop the knee and you can just reach up and here. Totally up to you. We got about 10 more seconds. Reach and here. 3, 2. So you're gonna hold it here. All right, team, we're just gonna rotate our body, twist, and here. If that is not right for you or that doesn't feel good for you, I just want you to do a little fold over and back to center. You can just take it here. But if you can, we're gonna rotate. You're keeping your hips square. If it helps, put your toes down or up, whatever feels better, and really push into that heel. So we're still at the top. We got that 50 seconds, I know. Breathe, and here. It feels better to be here, but if you can, chest opener. Might also feel better to be here. Turn those shoulders. I know, it's a small movement, but we feel it all the way through, right? There we go. And hold it here. All right, team, so we're gonna take our hands out in front. We're gonna do a big arm circle, look over your shoulder, and then bring it back. We've got 40 seconds starting now. Here we go. Big circle to open. So you're turning towards the knee that's in the front. So if the left knee is front, your left arm, and then look over, big stretch. And here, again, if it starts to bother your knee, just take it here. You can take it standing, you can take it seated, but I want that mobility. And breathe. I know. Whoo. Open it up. It's our 40 seconds. So we're at, see how we're building? We got that hip flexor stretch, we got that world's greatest stretch. Now we're getting the torso mobility, the shoulder mobility. And your last 30 seconds, I just want you to step it up. We're just gonna stay folded over. So you got 30 seconds right here, and you do what feels good for you. Maybe you just wanna hold it. Maybe you wanna get a little pedal of your feet. That's what I'm gonna get. Right through here, let your head and neck relax, but you're just trying to release the tension. All right, if you wanna take those feet a little wider, since we just worked all those hip openers, please do. Otherwise, we'll keep it here. We got about 10 seconds. Relax in the shoulders. You can even shake your head yes, shake your head no. I just did the opposite. Relax in the back. 3, 2, slowly take your time and bring it up. All right, team, so grab a sip of water if you want. We're gonna do all of that on the other side. So see how we're building our timed intervals. You have it on the screen if you need it. But we are making it feel like a flow. So a few seconds to transition in between. We're gonna start with that step back into that lunge. Remember, you can tap back, you can take it wide, you can keep it close, it can look like a real lunge, tap back, whatever you need for where you are today. Let's do it. So reach. If you want it to feel more like that yoga, big stretch, you can. Up to you. Or if you want to create a little more space, right here, I know. 30 seconds only. Yes, open up those hips. Breathe. And let's hold it here. So we got that hip flexor to hamstring for 40 seconds. Here we go. So lean forward into it. Take it back to your hamstrings. If you need to take this standing, take it standing. Lean forward. Back to your hamstrings. If you want, you can get a little arm sweep with that. And here. Yes, you can. And breathe. And here. Take it up. 40 seconds, almost there. And then we've got that world's greatest stretch. So remember, that can be whatever you need it to be. Let's go right into it. 50 seconds. Drop the knee, reach it through. Again, if you want to create some more space, walk that front heel out. Reach and down. Reach and through. Yes, you can. And up. I know. I'm gonna turn it this way. Again, if you wanna keep that knee down, lean into it. If you wanna take it standing, just do a little reach. Up to you. If you wanna keep that knee up in the back, you do you. So I'm hoping you're feeling just enough of the work and just enough of the stretch to make it feel good for you. Reach. 3, 2, 1. All right, get set. We've got 50 seconds again. We're turning that rotation. If you want to do a little stretch here instead, that's okay. Here we go. Now, one of my knees has a harder time on the ground here. That's normal. Wish I'd thought to bring a towel, but I can also just take it here, right? I'm turning my body. If you want hands behind the head, woo, that's harder, right? Again, if that's not right for you, lateral. Just take it side to side. Need that stretch, I know. And center. Think about what's happening with your core too. Even though we're getting rotation through the spine, we're staying stable, pulled in here, lift up on that pelvic floor, push into that front foot. So we're getting core stabilization while we're getting our mobility. All right, team, get ready for those arm circles. Here we go, let's go right into it. Open it up, big circle, circle back. So it's like you're drawing the circle across, really look over the shoulder. You can bring it all the way down to the hip or just look behind. Here we go. It's just 40 seconds. Turn towards the knee that's in the front. I know it's a long time to be on your knees, so again, if you need to take it up top, take it up top. After this, we got 30 seconds of that fold over. Go ahead, step it in. Find that little fold. What is this for you? Maybe hands are on top of the legs. Here we go. Maybe you want a little cat-cow from here. Again, maybe you want to put your hands on the ground. What is it for you? What do you need in this moment? Either way, I want you to try to relax into it. Pedal through the feet. I know that always feels good for me, for hamstrings. Try to release in the back. I can even feel myself holding tension, so I'm gonna try to release into the shoulders, folding into my legs, head and neck. Again, you can shake yes, shake no. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly round it up. Take your time. There you go. That is your circuit 1. It feels a little longer because we have 2 pyramids, a right side and a left side. Woo! But guess what, team? Now we're gonna take it standing and take it all the way down. So we're gonna start with that little side lunge. If you want more, you can step out of it. If you wanna just keep it here, you can just get as low as you can, side to side. Hip opener again. Then we're taking it down. We got some 90-90s. We're gonna go 90-90 to a little mermaid stretch. Again, hip openers, back, shoulders, a little side lift. Then we're gonna finish with that open book because we love it, right? All right, team, so starting with 30 seconds, side lunge. Here we go. So you decide, do you want a little more movement? Even if you do, it's not this, right? We're not going fast. We're getting into the mobility of it. So sink deep, step out and reach, or sink deep, reach, sink deep, and reach. 10 seconds to go. here. Yes. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're taking it all the way down to the mat. So this part doesn't flow as much, but that's okay. We got that 90-90 switch. So remember, you can sit on the edge of a chair. You can take it slow. Join me here for 40 seconds. Here we go. So one at a time. You can have your hands towards the back. Or if you're feeling good about it, just take it here to here. I always find myself moving a bit. So engage in that core and trying to turn your hips and your torso so we get that stretch through the back too, right? And here. Yes, team. Ooh, right. Again, I'm sliding. So we're gonna keep this going. A few more seconds here. Here to here. Woo. All right, team, so watch me. 90-90, and then little lift, hips forward. Slowly down. If that is not good for you, you can just turn your body into it here, but if you can, you're coming up, open up the hips. Here we go, 50 seconds. 90-90. We're gonna bring it up and down. 90-90. Bring it up, whoo, and down. Yes, team. Opening it up. We got here. You can reach that arm to the back or just keep it here. Yes. Three, 2, 1. We are gonna keep with that 50 seconds, but we're gonna go butterfly. So watch me here. We've got butterfly. I want you to walk those hands out. Walk your hands up. Reach to the side and reach to the side. So whatever that is for you, again, you can sit on the edge of a chair. You can take it out. You can bring them in. Either way, we got 50 seconds. Here we go. So walk those hands down, head and neck relax. Walk your hands up. And you're gonna reach over, little lateral bend, and reach over. You take that as slow or as fast if you want. If you wanna experiment, trying to keep a nice flat back. As you go down, feel that stretch, feel the difference there. And then when you also let it go, right? Take it here to the side. Butterfly. And reach over, yes. Take it out. And bring it back up. Side to side. And side, yes. Walk it out. Walk it up. There you go, team. Good, down onto your back. We're gonna take it down slowly. We're gonna bring those knees in for 40 and then let them drop. Bring your knees in and then let them drop. Here we go, 40 seconds. So both knees if you can, and then let them drop to the side. But if you need to, you can take it one knee at a time. So right knee, open it up. Left knee, open it up to you. Bring it in. And here, whoo. Don't worry too much about what that feels like. Don't worry too much about what that looks like, I should say. Worry about what it feels like. Knees in and drop. All right, team, let's take it to just that good old-fashioned open book. Arms and legs, knees, open, open, side to side. Last 30 seconds, join me here to here. Open. Yes. Opening up through the spine, through the knees and the hips. I know, yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in. Get a little stretch right here. Guess what, team? The rest of it is on the mat. All right, so we're going to take it. I want you to sit up slowly and grab a sip of water. We're starting with a child's pose, because don't we love it? We're gonna sit back, and what you can do is child's pose to quadruped, or if you want child's pose up to here. It's totally up to you, up to that plank, whatever feels good for you. Then we're gonna do that reach under and that rotation, switching sides right and left. So let's start with that child's pose. Bring it up, here we go. 30 seconds, child's pose, big stretch. Use your core, round it up. So think of it almost as like a little wave, right? Either up to quadruped, all four, or up to here. In that plank, I know. Sit back. You want that strong core working up. Sit back. And bring it up. One more. And up. Watch me, team. We're gonna reach under, child's pose, reach up, then switch. 40 seconds, here we go. Reach under, sit back, thread the needle, reach up. Here we go. Reach under, and reach up. So as you come to all fours, really stabilize with that core, right? Is that right? Yes. And reach up. Yes. And reach. I know. Take it back. And reach. Last one. Woo, these pants are rolling. Down. And reach. All right, team, so we're taking it to alternating to our pigeon. So watch me first, it's up to you. If you just wanna take it from the plank, hold for a couple counts, you can go just from the plank. If that's not right for you, you can go back to that 90-90 switch, or you can go pigeon to down dog. You do you. We got 50 seconds. Here we go. So into that pigeon, I want you to hold for a couple counts, and then back to plank. Into that pigeon. Remember, it's mobility. If you need more of that deep stretch, feel free to hold longer. But if you want, you can go down dog pigeon, right? You know, I love this combo. Bring it up. Yes. Take it here. Ha. And bring it up. Yes, team. Right through here. I know. Boom. Last one. Hang out there. All right, team, so we're taking it to a little bird dog. What I want is for you to lift, reach, and down. Lift, reach as if you're reaching. You can actually touch the toe if you want, or you can just get that movement through your shoulders. 50 seconds again, rest those wrists for just a second. I know, we're feeling it. Quadruped, here we go. Reach, reach, and down. You're gonna lift, move away from the midline of the body or towards the midline. Reach that shoulder back. Extension, bring it in, and down. Yes, team. Ah, I know. And here. Bring it in. Core stays zipped. All the way through. Last one. Rest those wrists again. Nice work, team. Let's take it on to our side, coming all the way down. So we got 40 seconds right through here, but we're gonna take it 20-20. We're gonna reach over, we're gonna reach up. So I want you to think of it as obliques, but I want you to get a big starfish stretch as well. So 20 seconds right, 20 seconds left to split this 40 in 3, 2, 1. Reach, take it over. If that's not right for you, you can just do the arm or just do the leg. I know. And breathe. Roll over to that other side. Here we go. I got my microphone, so do the best you can. Reach up and down. I'm gonna take it from here and reach, which you can do that too, but if you can, keep your shoulder down. Add one more and relax. Yes, team. All right, I want you to take those arms out. We're gonna do those arm slides and then flip into bridge. 30 seconds. Here we go. Arms slide up. Open up the hips. Here we go. Arms slide up. And breathe. Yes, you can. Arm slide. I know. Feel like I'm way to the front of the mat. Keep it going. 5 seconds. Arm slides and up. Last one. All right, team, if you want, that's our last pyramid. You can just take some big snow angels with those arms if you want a little more shoulder mobility. I know I always need it. And breathe. Taking it here. Reaching it up. And down, yes. Ooh. And then I just want you to find a comfortable position. What do you need in this moment? Do you want to just rest your arms out to the side to open up that chest, arms up to get that stretch? Do you need to hug the knees into your chest one at a time or together? What do you need right here, right now? Because we are finished with our pyramids, and I want to just give you that time to get whatever mobility your body is needing. What extra stretch does your body need? Maybe you need more of a deep stretch. Maybe you want to get that hamstring stretch right up here, flexing that foot. Maybe you need that hip stretch, crossing it over that piriformis. You find what you need. Just a couple minutes of your own time. If what you need is just to lay on the mat and relax, please do. Go for it. A little hip stretch. Very slowly, if you want, roll to the side and roll up to a seated position. If you want to stay down, you can do that too. But if you can, up seated, one hand on the heart, one hand on your belly. Connect with that breath. So let's bring it full circle. Find yourself in your body. Do you feel more mobile? Do you feel more flexible? Do you feel more relaxed? Do you feel stronger? Do you feel stretched? Whatever it is. Just be present with your body right now. Thank your body for showing up and moving with you today. I'm thanking you for showing up and moving with me today. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your mobility pyramid workout. Great job, everybody.